Imagine you see someone across a crowded savanna. They're attractive, strong jaw, good posture, carrying a freshly killed antelope. Your heart does a thing. You want to talk to them, you want to say literally anything. But here's the problem: language hasn't been invented yet. You have no words, no texts, no DMs, no hey. You can't even say hey. So what do? Because you are about to find out that your ancestors were playing the same ridiculous game you are, just without the cheat codes. It starts with eye contact, and before you roll your eyes, no, really. Eye contact was the original opening line. You are one of the only animals on Earth with visible white sclera around your pupils. Every other primate has dark eyes all the way around. Theirs hide where they're looking. Yours? Yours broadcast it like a neon sign. Scientists believe this evolved specifically so other humans could follow your gaze, to coordinate hunts, to signal danger, but evolution didn't anticipate that you'd mostly use this feature to make intense, lingering eye contact with someone you find attractive, and then immediately look at your shoes. Okay, eye contact made. Now comes the worst part, the approach. And here's what's remarkable. You don't walk over empty-handed. You bring something. Archaeological records show early humans offered food as a form of courtship. Meat, specifically, because meat was rare, dangerous to get, and calorie dense. Handing someone a piece of meat was essentially saying, I am capable, I am generous, and I would like you to know that. It is, and we cannot stress this enough, the oldest form of buying someone dinner. The difference? No awkward Yelp research beforehand. No agonizing over the menu. You killed it yourself. You carried it 6 miles. And now you're holding it out with the energy of someone who just sent a risky text and is waiting for the 3 dots. Now, maybe the offering went well. Maybe they took the meat. Maybe they ate it in front of you, which, by the way, was a green flag. Eating near someone means you trust them. And then comes the ancient version of small talk, grooming. Yes, grooming. You pick something out of their hair, slowly, carefully, while maintaining soft eye contact. This is not weird. This is deeply, biologically intimate. Primates spend hours doing this. It releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, in both the giver and receiver. It is essentially playing with someone's hair on the couch at 1 a.m. when you don't want them to leave. Exact same neurochemistry, exact same vibe, just with more actual bugs involved. But here's where the stakes get very, very real. Because dating in the ancient world wasn't just emotionally risky, it was physically dangerous. Your group is small, maybe 20 to 50 people. Everyone knows everyone. There is no ghosting. There is no, I just need space right now. If you pursue someone and it goes badly, you still have to sit across the fire from them every single night for the rest of your life. And if a rival wants the same person, you don't passive aggressively like their Instagram photos. You compete directly, physically, vocally. You outperform them in front of the whole group in hunting, in tool making, in the ancient equivalent of being the funniest person in the room. The stakes of getting rejected weren't hurt feelings. They were, will this make the next hunt weird? Will I now have to find a different fire to sit at? So without words, how did you actually say, I like you? Researchers have mapped out the ancient courtship toolkit, and it is shockingly familiar. Posture. You stand taller. You take up more space. You face them fully, which signals you're not afraid, you're not going anywhere, and you have nothing to hide. Touch. A brush of the arm that lingers half a second too long. The shoulder that stays against yours after the reason for leaning over is gone. Sound. Not words, but tone. The prehistoric equivalent of a voice getting slightly lower when talking to someone attractive, which studies show modern humans still do involuntarily. Your voice literally drops when you're into someone. You didn't decide that. Your ancestors decided it for you, 300,000 years ago. Here's the part no one talks about, the part that changes how you see every date you've ever been on. Researchers believe one of the most powerful ancient courtship signals was making something, carving a tool, weaving a basket, shaping a bone into a pendant, and doing it well in front of them. This wasn't showing off. This was evidence. This was, I can build things, I can plan ahead, I can take care of something. The oldest known jewelry, pierced shell beads found in Morocco, dates back 150,000 years. Someone made something beautiful and gave it to someone else, not for food, not for survival, just to say, I thought of you when I made this. That's not primitive. That's the most human thing in the world.